brand new combine harvester. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry that I'm a bit disheveled and my shirt is the most creased thing in the world, but I haven't ironed for about 6 years and I'm not going to change that record anytime soon. So we're sticking with this for today. I just got back from work. You know how it is, you know how these things go, and I look a mess, but I was really in the mood to film. So that's what I'm going to do. Today I am going to do a favourites video because it's been approximately 10 years since I did a favourites video, and I know I'm about 3 weeks behind everybody else with these things, but what's new, really? I tend to be behind in everything when it comes to YouTube. But there's loads of stuff I've been loving this month, so I thought I'd have a chat about it all. So now that I've rambled on for a long time, as I always do, let's actually start what I'm supposed to be talking about. I'm going to start with my new favourite foundation in the entire world, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. Because who do I think I am, really? I can't afford this. Why did I buy this? I don't know, but it's really nice. I was terrified when I went to the Charlotte Tilbury makeup counter. These things really intimidate me because I personally don't think I'm very good at makeup, so I don't like to present my face to someone that is good at makeup because I feel like they will think I look gross. But the girl in Selfridges was actually super nice, and then I felt really bad for judging her before I'd even gone in. It's fairly heavy coverage, much heavier than I've gone for in the past, but my skin isn't as good as it used to be, so rather than doing anything about it, I'm just slapping on loads of stuff to cover it up. It's very long lasting, so when I get home from work after some very sweaty tube journeys and a full day in the office with the aircon on, it still looks pretty much the same as when I put it on first thing in the morning. It dries down to a fairly matte finish, but not too matte that it makes my face look like the moon. There's still a little bit of sort of like radiance to it, which is really nice. And most of all, to be honest, which is totally ridiculous, the packaging is amazing. I try not to be a sucker for these things, but I totally am. I can't help it. I've been using it every day and for nights out and everything, and it's just great. So thumbs up for this one. Now that I've finished pretending to be a luxury biatch, I'll go back to the drugstore where I belong, and my cheaper fave of the month has definitely been these. These are Fleur de Force's eyelashes, and they are the bomb. These ones in the green box are called Fleur Loves, and these are my absolute fave. I bought myself a pair of these from Boots, I think. These ones are quite full, but still very natural looking. I hate false eyelashes that are too much. I know I'm a scouser and stuff, but I just can't do it. I just can't. But these ones are particularly great as well because they're short. Whenever I buy false eyelashes, I basically have to cut them in half for them to look anything remotely like a real eyelash on my face. But these ones are the perfect length to fit my obviously very stumpy eyes. Who even knew that was a thing? Stumpy eyes might be my most attractive quality. And then I also got this pair from work as well, which are called Simply Fleur, and I think they're the more sort of daytimey look. I haven't used these ones yet, but if they're anywhere near as good as these, we're on to a winner. I'm just obsessed with them. They're my absolute new faves. Another cheapo little gem, and created by a YouTuber, I think. These dry shampoos from Collab. I've always very much been a Batiste girl, but I've heard a lot about these and I thought I'd finally pick some up when I needed some more dry shampoo the other day, and they are amazing. They're so much better than Batiste. I get a lot of that sort of weird old lady touch of grey in the front sections of my hair when I use Batiste, but I don't get that at all with these, which is a massive bonus for anyone with brunette hair. And what's extra nice about these is that they smell amazing. They don't smell like dry shampoo. They actually smell like a proper lovely fragrance that you'd actually want to smell like. This is the Tokyo Oriental fragrance and this is the Rio Tropical fragrance. They're both great. I could only find the travel size, which is kind of annoying, but I'm definitely going to go and stock up on the full size because I'm fully addicted to this stuff. My final beauty fave is something that I've never heard of before, but I've absolutely been loving for the past couple of weeks. It's an illuminating primer from Cover FX. Who knows? I've never heard of them. I've never bought anything by them before, but I picked this up in the beauty sale at work. But it's basically just a beautiful product. I've been using it underneath my foundation and then a tiny little bit on the tops of my cheekbones here just to like add an extra little bit of glowy, stroby highlightiness. Apparently strobing is in these days. Who even knows what it is? I thought highlighting was that thing, but apparently it's not. So if you do happen to see this anywhere, who knows where you buy it from, it's bloody great and really, really pretty. A random fave next, because why not? I've been loving a shop called Tiger. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of Tiger. It's a bit of a YouTuber fave. It's just kind of a strange little foreign shop that sells weird and wonderful oddments. I bought this excellent iPhone charger wire, which is made of a cord rather than like the plastic thing that always gets turtleneck and breaks. So I think this is going to be much more reliable than the Apple one. It's also super long, which is an amazing bonus because you can have your phone plugged in on the other side of the room and still have your phone next to your face in bed. Excellent news. Ow! Now that I've given myself a black eye, I also bought this very cute little notebook with a little cat face on it, which I thought was adorable. I also bought this box of handy coloured pens, which I thought would come in useful for a lot of things. I bought some foam sticker letters. I haven't really decided what to do with these yet. And I also bought this, which is a small basket in copper. I bought this for my work desk actually because I'm already accumulating lots of stuff on my desk, and I thought if I've got a nice little tray to put things in, it might look better. Who knows, we'll give it a go. A fashion fave is this skirt. This is from ASOS. It was pretty expensive because it's suede, but I'm just obsessed with it. I think it's the most beautiful colour. It's a really flattering shape for my figure, which doesn't happen very often because I'm very hippie and thighy and bummy, but this sort of like skims you in a good place. It's a nice length because I'm fairly tall. It's quite hard to find things that don't show my arse, but this succeeds in not doing that. Because I'm me, I obviously spilt black coffee on this the first time I wore it, but I think I've sort of managed to save it. Obviously because it's suede you can't just stick it in the wash. Why am I balancing this on my head? I just love it. I think it's an absolute beaut, and loads of you commented on it in my room tour video as well, so thanks! I'm a Kindle girl these days, so I haven't got lovely, like fresh, beautiful books to show you, but I brought my Kindle along as a prop. I recently finished Girl on the Train, which was absolutely great. I loved it. I genuinely found myself looking forward to my commute in the morning and on the way home, just so that I could read. And because I was also reading it on the train, it started to like mess with my mind a little bit, and I kind of felt like I was in this world. I don't know, it was very weird. And at the moment I'm reading The Virgin Suicides. I've seen the film a few times. I used to love it when I was a teenager, so I thought it was about time that I read the book. It's a very strange book. It's kind of like eerily haunting. The imagery in it is just really striking and gorgeous, and I don't know, it kind of stays with you after you've read it, which I quite like in a book. And I really like the sort of like narration viewpoint that it's told from. It's just a little bit different, and I'd recommend it for sort of like late teens, I would say. Like obviously I'm 24 and I'm still enjoying it, but I feel like it's something I would have really enjoyed when I was about 16, 17. And I'd also really recommend the film if you haven't seen that. It's really good. And last but not least, I cannot finish this favourites video this month without giving a shout out to my main man, Justin Bieber. He's kind of taken over my life, and I'm not really sure when this happened or why it's happened, but I'm letting it happen. It's now become sort of a regular thing on nights out that me and my friends like continuously pester the DJ until he plays What Do You Mean? And that's finally it. That is the end of my favourites video this month. Did you like any of these things? Let me know. We can bond over these things. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please hit the subscribe button. That would be exponentially cool. And on that note, now that I've said exponentially, I'm gonna go. So I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!